Good morning.
Good morning. So today we wanted to do this video on our morning walk. This is something we do every morning, and it is part of our weight loss journey. We decided that with having a better diet, we wanted to get more physically active as well, because it does help with your weight loss. So I have to tell you, to be honest, this was not the easiest thing for me to do. For JR it was much easier, but for me it was definitely a challenge because I don't like getting up early in the morning. But it was something we had to do, and it was a decision we made, and we decided to commit to it and just do it. So now that we've been walking every morning for 2 months, it has gotten easier. It's not always fun, or it's not always something you want to do when you first get up, but it's become part of a routine for us already and a habit. So we get up every morning and we walk 5 miles every morning. So we do 2.5 miles one way. That takes us about 45 minutes, and then we walk back home. So today we're taking you on that journey so you can see what that looks like and all the fun that we have on this walk.
It is very beautiful out here in the country.
So when we first started our walking and incorporated that into our daily routine, we did not start out at 5 miles every day. We had been inactive for so long that when our first walk, I think we only walked for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And turned around and said, okay, we're good. And that's okay. Even if that's where you start, even if you only start at 10 minutes, one thing that's great about walking is that anyone can do it. It doesn't matter your fitness level or, how buff you are or whatever your situation. You can start off slow and work your way up. So we started out at about 20 minutes per day, and after a couple of weeks we started getting stronger, started getting more endurance, and 20 minutes was like, it seemed like, wow, we didn't even feel like we walked that long. So then we added 10 more minutes and another 10 more minutes, where now we're up to 45 minutes. So we had set a goal to walk 2.5 miles one way and then 2.5 back home. Now, we probably at this point can go further. The only thing that's holding us back is I have to start work at 8 in the morning, which means we have to get up earlier. And right now we're already getting up at 5:45 in the morning, so we can be out of the house by 6, so I can be back by 7:30, so I can start working by 8. What's nice is I do work from home, so my office is literally like 2 seconds away in our house. So the point of this whole thing is that, if you can, as you start walking and you get better, you'll get more endurance, you'll get the energy, and as you make it a habit, you're going to look forward to it. We look forward to our walks every morning. We did it in the beginning because it was out of the norm for us, and sleeping just seemed so much better. And JR was telling you, I have the hardest time getting out of bed. I just love our bed. I love sleeping.
I had to make it to where the last one out of bed has to make me breakfast.
Yeah, well, you know what? That was not even a win-win situation because I make him breakfast every morning anyway. However, I have to tell you, he did make that contest, and I started getting out of bed earlier than him, and he was the last one out of bed, and he would make me breakfast.
It was just a mindset. She just wanted to. She's very competitive. So if you put something in front of her, she's gonna get it together and make you sorry that you started the contest.
But this is also good for you. So if you're anything like me and you need something to motivate you, set a goal. Maybe it's, if I get up every morning for the next week and do my walk, I will reward myself with this or that. It's just, if you're wired that way, it's a great motivator. Yeah. So it worked for me, not so much for JR. JR get to get out of bed early in the morning regardless. He's just wired that way. I'm not.
It's a mindset.
It is a mindset, exactly. And that's where, putting in a walk or even committing to any kind of weight loss reduction is a mindset. It's something you have to put your mind to. It's something you're going to commit to. And there's going to be days you're not going to feel like it and you're not going to want to do it. But that's where your commitment has to come in.
Well, it comes down to you have two choices. If you want to change, you got to make change. Or you can stay the same and forget the change. So you could start something and be like, this isn't working. I'm not getting results fast enough. I don't think I'm good enough. You start knocking yourself down and you just stay in bed and you keep staying the same. But we wanted to change something so we could have different results and stop talking about it and actually do something. And walking's easy. It's not like I used to be a jogger. I used to run, 7 miles in the morning. And, being older, it's not so easy. So I think walking is very pleasant first thing in the morning. The weather's, perfect early. We like it early. It's hot a little bit later. So we get it done and out of the way. Everyone else, everyone's got their own situations, where you got to make your own schedule. You have to set your own marks, like we used to use, Lana has this Fitbit.
Fitness tracker.
Yeah.
It's my Google Watch.
And that lets us know when we're done, how far we've gone. But we use the car and we figure out where a mile is, and then we just keep extending it. If we got a little bit more time and we can do a little bit more, we would just extend it a little bit further and a little bit further. And eventually, now we're up to 5 miles. And we get 5 miles done before breakfast. And, if it's rainy or the weather doesn't work for us or something comes up, we already have that 5 miles in our pockets. We feel pretty good about it.
Even though I have to say we did get caught in rain one time.
Oh, yeah.
So when we started out our walk and it didn't look like it was going to rain. There were some clouds, but it didn't look really bad. And we had gotten to our 2.5 mile mark, and on the way back, that's when the clouds started coming.
Oh, yeah.
And
we were beyond soaked.
We were walking so fast. We were trying to get back home to hopefully make it before it started to pour, but it didn't happen. And we got soaked. But it was all good. Actually, it felt pretty good because it was so hot and we were so sweaty. It, cooled us down. So you might come across that. That might happen. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we live out here in the country, and this is great. You know, it's peaceful, very peaceful,
Yeah.
and we enjoy it. And like I said, walking is so easy. It's just a matter of, you know, it's like anything. You know, it's a mindset, and we definitely have our mindset for a healthier life. And Lana wants to fit into a lot of the clothes that she's had in her closet for a long time.
Yeah.
And you just feel better. You can do it.
So if you guys don't know yet, we live on a dirt road in northwest Arkansas, and we happen to be on Bull Shoals Lake. So our walk consists of dirt road for a little over 2 miles, and eventually once we get to the end of our dirt road, we get to a paved road, and once we walk past that, we have a 2.5 mile mark at a electric pole. So when we get there, we'll show you our 2.5 mile mark. So that behind us is just one of the hills we have to
Endure.
on our walks. We'll show you the next one on the way back, because walking up this way to the paved road, you're coming down the hill. So anyway, we're almost at the top, the paved road, the stop sign. So when you see that stop sign, you know you're almost there.
Okay, so there is our pole, and we've
2.5 miles.
made 2.5 miles, and Lana's going to tell us how many steps.
So happy. I always get so happy when I get here, because then I get to know, we turn around and go home.
Yeah.
Okay, we did it.
Did it.
All right, so let's look at the step count. It did alert me to say that we reached our halfway mark. And what does that say?
It says 5,514 steps.
Nice. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, now we heading back.
Yep. So halfway.
Halfway.
And it's just so beautiful out here. Just so nice. A lot of trees.
So something that I just thought of, and the reason why is because I realized, oh, I need a drink of water. So super important to remember, especially now if you're going to be walking in the summertime, anytime it's hot and there's a lot of sun out. Before you walk out of the house, have some water. I mean, you should wake up drinking water anyway, and that's what I do. So I have this water bottle. It's 40 ounces of water, and I keep it by my bedside all the time. And it's with me everywhere I go, other than when I'm walking, because it's too bulky and big to carry. But during the night, if I get up, I have a little bit of water. But first thing I do when I wake up is drink my water. It's sitting right there, and I'm drinking water, especially since I know I'm going for a walk in the morning. So definitely keep hydrated, because dehydration will hinder your weight loss. And I don't think people realize how important, staying hydrated is and drinking water. And it's crucial for our body. Our body is made up mostly of water. So it needs it, because as you're sweating, you're all that moisture is coming out of you. So you need to replenish it.
Also cramping. You
Yeah,
get a lot
cramping.
of cramping. Yeah.
If you're not drinking enough water, just so many things that can happen when you're dehydrated, which isn't good. One of the things that used to happen to me, especially when I was pregnant, that's when I realized I really needed to drink a lot more water, because I would end up with kidney infections. And that was all from being dehydrated. And I remember when I was getting those kidney infections and urinary tract infections, the doctor would ask me, well, have you been drinking enough liquid? And I was like, hell yeah, I drink my iced tea all the time. And he's like, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's like, you need H2O, you need water. And my thinking was like, well, there's water in the iced tea.
Well, yeah. I always thought the same thing because I drank coffee all day long. I don't like drinking water. I am not a water drinker. But when Lana told me all the benefits of drinking water, now I'm a water drinker.
Yes.
I changed my tune.
Yes. So water is my drink of choice. We do drink coffee in the morning. I definitely need my cup of coffee. I have reduced my coffee intake as well. So I was drinking quite a few cups of coffee in the morning, but now I'm down to 1 cup.
Right.
And I just enjoy it. I really enjoy having that 1 cup of coffee, but then the rest of the day I'm drinking water. The one thing that we have cut out and I do miss is my wine. I am a red wine drinker. If you're a red wine drinker, let me know in the comments below, because I definitely miss drinking my red wine. And not that I can't have it, right? I can have it, but right now with me trying to lose weight, it's added calories. It's adding calories to my daily intake that I don't really want right now because I want to get to my ideal goal weight. But when I do reach my ideal goal weight, at that point I won't be thinking about actually trying to lose weight. I'll be maintaining weight.
Right.
So I can add things back in because I'm just maintaining. And at that point I'll have a different calorie intake than what I have now to try to lose weight. So then, red wine is on that list.
We gonna party?
Yeah, so and that's a goal, right? When I reach my ideal weight, I know I'm gonna have myself a nice glass of red wine. So those are goals you should set for yourself. Set a goal and then reward yourself for it. Because if you're not rewarding yourself for it, there's nothing to look forward to.
Yeah, but there is sacrifice. I haven't had a beer because I look at the calorie intake and when you have goals.
Yeah, and we ain't drinking no Bud Light.
Yeah. No.
Just saying.
No.
Even light beers. I know they have those light beers out there.
Yeah. All the
and
different.
At that point, I don't know. Why even drink the beer if you're not going to get the full body of
flavor,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I can't drink that stuff.
Right, so any light beer.
I like dark lagers.
Yeah. So, anyway, it was just a thought as we were walking, again, because I'm thinking, where's my water?
Yeah, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Through those trees, you'll see Bull Shoals Lake. So it's a little scenic along this part of our walk because it's a little opened up with the trees not being there. So that's our lake. One of the things about these walks is, listening to nature. So wherever you're at, whatever environment you're at, even if you're in a city, I guess, maybe, I don't know. You can take that moment just to reflect in your mind about your day, what you want to do, things that happened to you the day before. It's just a great reflection period of how am I going to improve and do better. So every day, it's really about improving and doing better and taking moments, whether it's at night, maybe when you're reading your Bible or, just having a quiet moment. And for us, it just seems to be on this walk. Normally, we're not talking as much as we are now. We do use it as a reflection period. I think a lot during this walk, and JR is pretty quiet too.
Yeah, I am more than her. She's always sparking with different ideas, and she's always she's like a little live wire.
Yeah, I'm always thinking of things we can do. I don't feel we're that old. I don't know, when I was in my 20s, I feel like I wasted a lot of time in my 20s and 30s. I know I had a lot more potential that I could have done, and I did do a lot. JR did too.
Well, you were raising 4 girls.
Yeah, that's right. So that was a challenge on its own. But as we've gotten into our, over 50s, life isn't over. I feel like our life is just starting.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, exactly. When we were younger, with the kids and trying to feed, 4 mouths and keep a house, and not that we have a house now too, but you just were thinking of all the stressors and working. Yes.
Now we have more time on our hands, and we're still working. We're still, have to pay the bills, but
right,
like everyone else. But we make time for things that we really want in our lives.
Yeah, we're working on different goals. We're working on just different things. And I feel like definitely a better opportunity now that we've gotten to this point. And, it's never over. And man, the future looks so bright, right? Look, the sun's even shining. But I'm not trying to say that as a cliche, but it's true. Like, your life is never over until God takes you. You've got something on this earth that you're meant to do. And
that's why you want to be in shape to do it.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be healthy, have mental clarity, have, physical fitness, all those things, because, there's so much more life to live. So just a thought, something I was thinking about as we were walking, and just wanted to put it out there. So
And we'll enjoy going downhill.
Yes.
Spin it around.
This is just one of our downhills, but as you can see up further yonder is the uphill. Now that is not the biggest hill we have to contend with. It's one after that. And it's what it is it's not, it's steep, but it's longer, and it curves, so you really got to push it. So I'm not sure if we're going to record that. Maybe not, because we're usually huffing and puffing it by that time. But we'll see. Maybe we will show you our struggle on that hill. I don't know. So as I promised, here is the hill. Like I said, it's not that it's super high, but it's long. But we're going to start trekking up and working our way back home. Once we hit the top of that, we are home free. All right. So even when you start walking, you might hit areas that look a lot more challenging. And the way we figured it, for us, there was no option to avoid this section of our road, because it's really almost the beginning of our walk. So we had to go through this. And as we've, built up our endurance, it's definitely gotten easier, but it's still a challenge, even after 2 months of doing this. So just wanted to kind of show you.
It's paying your dues.
Paying your dues. We are home. 5 miles in this morning. And it is a great feeling of accomplishment when you set a goal and you do it. Even if it's something as small as, hey, I'm gonna set a goal, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna walk for 20 minutes per day. Even that one small goal, when you've accomplished it, it's just so satisfying. So we hope that you get out there, set your goals, and start achieving them.
Find something that drives you.
Yeah, find something that motivates you and just get out there and do it.
I know once I start, the only thing I can think of is getting that cup of coffee when I get home.
Yeah, he's the coffee man. But when we come home, one of the really nice things about where we are, again, on Bull Shoals Lake. That's in our backyard. And man, oh man, I'll tell you what, a little later we might be swimming in that lake, and we'll take you with us. We'll be doing some canoeing. You can watch us. We'll take you out on the lake on the canoe. If we go out on the boat, we'll let you know. Sometimes we do get out on the boat. We do a lot of swimming in it. We thank you for coming along with us on this 5-mile morning walk. And as you can tell, I'm out of breath, and I'm ready for my water.
I'm ready for coffee and Lana to make me breakfast.
Hey, wait a minute.
You're the last one out of bed.
I was the last one out of bed this morning.
Yes.
Dang it.
You will pay the price.
All right.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys, after we get done our walks in the morning, where we stand. So we are at 10,745. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I hope that's right. What's that say?
Yeah, 10,765.
Oh, nice. Okay. Good thing. Okay. All right. So we took a little bit extra time this morning because it was 4th of July, so we didn't have to get up that super early. So I had the day off, so yeah, we slept in a little bit. But normally we are up and out of the house by 6. We get home by 7:30, and that's Monday through Friday. We take Saturdays off, and we do it on Sunday as well. Sundays we do sleep in a little bit, and yeah, sometimes we don't get out of bed till like 7:30. So, and then we'll do our walk because we're trying to get it in before it gets too hot. Oh, that's his phone. By the way, I got a new watch. JR decided to splurge on me because he knows I'm trying to track my progress, so he bought me this Samsung watch. And I can't answer my phone on here. It lets you answer your phone. It lets you, oops, I'm still learning how to use it. Talk and text and emails and all that fun stuff. So anyway, so that's pretty much it. That is our walk for the day. Go ahead and, if you can, do us a great big favor and subscribe to our channel. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if you can just subscribe, that really helps us. And hit that notification bell, because again, we will be coming out with more videos. We actually have some videos already done. We just need to finish editing, and we're going to be putting them out soon. Some really great information on just different teas. Just a lot of different things that I've been researching and finding out about because I've started doing things differently. So go ahead, also send us comments. So go down below, go into the comment section, tell us, are you walking? How many steps are you taking a day? What are you doing as far as activity? What different things are you doing? Because everyone has different things that they do. Ours just happens to be walking right now. And we are thinking about doing other things, but we like walking, so that's what we stuck to so far, and it's worked for us. So thanks for checking in, and hope you have a great day. And again, click that notification bell.